We're going to continue to work with word problems. This time we're going to dissect exactly what type of word problem they are. So for this first one, Yolanda made 16 barrettes. She divided the barrettes equally among her 4 friends. How many barrettes did each friend get? We know we're trying to figure out how many barrettes each friend got. We know that the numbers in the problem that are pretty important are 16 and 4. And we can see that it says divided. She divided the barrettes equally. So I know that when I write my equation, I'm going to use division. 16 divided by 4. And if I don't know what that answer is, I can do my favorite strategy, which is draw a picture. So here are Yolanda's friends. Remember, she has 4 friends, and she's giving each of her friends barrettes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I dealt out all 16 of my barrettes. I divided those 16 barrettes equally among these friends. How many barrettes did each friend get? You can see that each friend has 4 barrettes. Now, we have to figure out which strategy we use to solve this problem. We know that it couldn't possibly be multiplication because we have a division symbol right here. So it can't be multiplication. We can cross out A and C. It's got to be division. We know it's not an array because arrays show rows and columns, and that's not what we have here. We've got groups. So is it equal groups division with an unknown group size, which means we didn't know how many were in each group? Or is it equal groups division with an unknown multiplier, an unknown number of groups? Well, we knew that there were 4 friends, so there were 4 groups that we were dividing those barrettes into. We didn't know how many were in each group, so we didn't know the group size. The answer is D. Equal groups division with an unknown group size. Our answer is D. 16 divided by 4 equals 4 barrettes. Let's look at this example. Carson has 12 baseball cards to give away. If he gives 3 cards to each friend, how many friends can he give cards to? This time, we're trying to figure out how many friends. Let's change our color and make it yellow so it's the same. How many friends can he give cards to? That's what we're trying to find out. We know that key numbers are 12 and 3. Now, we don't have the division clue word here, so we don't necessarily know that we're dividing, but I bet we can figure it out. Because if we multiplied 12 and 3, 12 times 3 is 36. There's no way he's given 36 cards to each of his friends. I also know if I added 12 plus 3, that's 15. He's not giving 15 cards to each of his friends because he only has 12 cards. And I know that 12 minus 3 is 9. I don't really think he's giving 9 cards to each of his friends either because then he could only give them to one friend and have a couple left over. Let's use my favorite strategy. Let's draw a picture and see if we can figure it out. So he has 12 baseball cards. If he gives 3 cards to each friend, it will look like this. Let's draw his baseball cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm running out of room. 12. Okay, there's 12 baseball cards there. 3 cards to each friend. All right, one friend's getting those cards. One friend's getting those cards. One friend's getting those cards. And one friend's getting those cards. 12 cards. And we divided those 12 cards up. How many friends can he give cards to? 1, 2, 3, 4 friends. How many friends? 4 friends. When we look at how we found our answer, well, again, it was division because we divided those cards among different friends. And we know that it wasn't an array because there weren't rows. So is it equal groups of an unknown group size, or is it equal groups with an unknown number of groups? Well, we knew that he gave 3 cards to each friend, so we know the group size. We didn't know how many friends he gave them to, so we didn't know how many groups of 3 there were. The answer is E. 12 divided by 3 equals 4 friends.